Basically.
Hey, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg had a show, Cooking with Snoop. Oh, fuck him
crap.
too. Hell no.
I gotta go to sleep, bro.
Yo, because he was cooking with marijuana. Oh, he was really good
I don't
at it.
give a fuck. Obi, you won't let me add you to your profile for some reason.
Should be open.
I don't understand what's going on. Oh, you're my friend already, okay.
More open than a prom date's legs.
But, you know. Theo, have you... I don't know if you've read it or not. Have you read The Outsider? No, that's Outsiders. I'm talking about The Outsider. The Outsider. Stephen King's one. This one isn't a high school book, man. It's a good fucking book, dude. I don't know how you can read Star Wars books, man. But anyway. I get it. I understand. From a reader's aspect, I understand. Okay? But yeah, you didn't pick up that. Let me give you a breakdown. Let me give you a breakdown of The Outsider. The Outsider is obviously Stephen King, so it's gonna be some crazy shit. It's always gonna be crazy shit. It's about a kid being killed, like a 9-year-old boy. He was killed and sodomized. Okay, he was killed and sodomized, and the suspect in the case, because his fingerprints and like all this shit, all the evidence and witnesses said that it was the baseball coach.
Okay. Sounds like a CSI episode.
He has conflicting evidence that he was 4 hours away in another city at a English teacher convention meeting an author. He's going towards B. So they have conflicting evidence between the murder case.
Yeah, you never jump off of that.
Him being fucking in another place. So it's like, okay, so what the fuck's going on? So there's obviously a doppelganger.
Okay. That's a thing.
Or like a skinwalker. You know what a skinwalker is, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, bro.
Yeah. Skinwalker. Jason, you know what a skinwalker is? Yeah, it's a shapeshifter. Thank you. Boom. Don't ask her. But that's basically what that is about.
I don't know. And I just spawned in.
It's
go to B.
Fucking
or
written in a way.
He was going to B.
But hey, the way it's written and the character. I don't like Stephen King fundamentally because I just don't really think he's a good author, but he's not right up in that corner, man. You
can't make it on
fucking
this? Yeah. I thought I could make it.
You don't know what I mean by that? At least you made it up for it. Defuse that shit. Love you. Do you know what I mean, Theo?
Yeah, go on with the Stephen King thing, because I was feeling it.
Shit.
Yeah. So he's in my personal taste in books. He's a great author. He's a great author. But fundamentally, he's a good author. But I can't really take in his shit. Like I don't like it. I can't vibe with it most of the time. I've only liked a couple of books. So like I'm not gonna take it away that he's not one of the best horror writers of all time. But I prefer his son a little bit better. Anyway, I don't know, because the show kind of fucked him up. But fuck the show! I don't give a fuck about the show. He's a good author, but he fucked his own shit up. Anyway, we're not talking about that. This is the first Stephen King book that I've actually raved about in a couple years, because it mixes reality detective work and supernatural
Bro, I was
like
with all these
occurrences,
dudes.
and it's
That's
so
awesome.
fucking good.
Alright.
Dude, what you
Like,
using?
I was on
Dragon?
their side though.
This is
That
that
was
same
weird.
marksman rifle from the other games.
Oh.
So, if
Oh yeah.
for whatever reason you don't know if you want to
Max
read anything or
Dom.
you want to read something, you don't have anything
Does that
at
mean
the time,
like you don't have any of your penis?
I will lend it to you
It's
when I'm
packed.
done.
Keaton, did you see that?
It's packed and packed.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out though.
Oh yeah, dude, seriously, I recommend that book. No, like wholeheartedly. Like,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
actually
I
a good
could-
book because I started reading it.
I could read it again, but like I said, I'd rather read Joe Hill, his son.
Yeah.
And the only reason, and I got that, I started reading Joe Hill because of a Secret Santa thing that we did at work, and this one girl got me, so she knew I liked reading, so she got me the book Nosferatu. Great book, horrible TV show.
Terrible, where it makes you stop reading the book because the whole thing fucked it up, and it was really sad.
Like, I'll tell you what, it wasn't like Game of Thrones.
Oh, he's right out the window, right out the window.
Where it was good up until a
Oh my-
certain point. The TV show, I'm telling you, it was shit the whole fucking time.
How am I
It was
surviving
deadly with that
this?
pistol. I don't know, man, but you took out their whole fucking team.
That was
Survive
phenomenal.
it more.
Holy shit!
Oh my
was that
god.
a snake shot?
Hey, dude,
I just
what
tried to
you
rush
guys
it.
doing? I played with you last
Is this kid
time.
using a scar?
How the fuck did those things shoot
It's me,
so
by the
fast?
way.
Oh, is it?
Well, the
It ain't
Renettis.
It's
some
a
kid, okay?
There was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
No, it's not platinum. It's one of. It's the last. Oh, I know. I don't think it's the. I don't know what skin it is, but it's Splinter. It's one of the Splinter skins.
It's my last night staying up late, guys, because I gotta go to work
you-
Monday.
Oh my god, this is 7:25.
That's okay. What time is it?
I'm
Oh,
upset
it's
about it.
10:30.
Oh,
That's
no,
not
no.
late.
No, I could stay up late tonight. Tomorrow, I cannot.
I
I'll go back to
understand.
work. I'm gonna be upset.
I've been at work, so I understand. That's why I had to leave yesterday. I didn't realize the time. So if I sounded like a dick, I didn't mean to. I was just
No,
really
you just
tired. I
sounded
didn't realize the
exhausted.
time. I was like,
Yeah,
I gotta go.
we all been there, trust me.
like I didn't mean to sound like, if I was like a dick about it, I was like, oh, because I thought about it as I was sleeping. I was like, I hope I didn't sound like an asshole. I just needed to go to sleep because I didn't realize the time. I had
How
to
did
get
I
up at
miss?
I had to get up at like 5:30 because I had to fucking talk to my landlord at 8 or 7.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Holy
Anyway,
I just missed all my shots.
But yeah, nah.
I'm a pooter.
I won that round.
yeah, no,
I
Theo,
got 3
if you,
kills.
Suck my
I-
me
coochie.
and you and Jason,
We won that round.
we like to read, okay? So if you have any questions about books to read
My-
or vice
got you.
versa, I've read so many books in my life that I could tell you which ones I know you'd like and which ones to stay away.
I still have the Alchemist on deck.
The Alchemist is a
right now.
good.
Please
You ever
excuse
read?
me.
This is not the same author, but have you ever read Brave New World?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, that it's like a dystopian. It's like a what if like the world became a dystopian paradise, but it's like The Giver but more fucked up. But there's another book that's called 1984. It was written in like 1964.
Oh,
I
I'm
think.
aware.
Yeah, dude. If you look at if you look between the lines and you see what's happening in that book, tell me that this shit ain't happening in real life
I feel
now.
retarded for
yeah.
Like
dying
some of the shit.
that many
It's
times
fucking
for that
scary.
shit.
That shit was written in 1964 or something. I know it was in the 60s. That's scary. That is scary. The fact that
God,
it
bro.
was accurate with what's happening. Like, who the fuck was this guy?
Yeah, that was the last one in my group, bro.
Jason would
My
kind of
sniper
like the
shot
book
would've
too
hit him,
because
dude.
Jason likes the book Animal Farm. It's the same author.
Wait,
You
what?
liked Animal Farm?
Animal Farm, Animal Farm. Trying
The
to remember.
pigs that represented like Napoleon and shit.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not Animal Farm that he likes. It's fucking
Going this way.
what the fuck was it? Oh my god. Can't think of it. I can't think of it right now. My fucking head's fuzzy because I drank too much.
Oh yeah, you got your whiskey cup today.
Yeah, I got whiskey and I'm drinking beer. Fuck. Can't think of the book. King of something or something like that.
Come this way.
Or
King Arthur?
no, not King Arthur.
Oh shit.
Not King Arthur.
Oh my luck.
Oh man.
My luck.
Oh my god, I can't think of the fucking name. Oh, whatever.
They're on B. Well, one's on B.
Regardless, you'd like 1984.
One, if it's like a conspiracy theory, I would love it because I am a huge fan.
It's not
more or less
conspiracy
predictions.
theory. It's exactly. It's a story. It's a story in itself. It's like there's like a plot line. There's all these things that are happening and characters, but these events are. It's like The Simpsons, dude.
What?
They fucking predicted so many things that are happening now, and it's fucking scary.
Fucking
dude.
made the loudest route possible with dead silence.
Did you look what's happened in the past 10
You left
years?
the door half open. I
Essentially
don't know
was
why
written in
makes
that
a
book,
sound.
which was made in like 70 years ago.
Huh.
By some fucking author. You know, like,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It really is crazy. Like looking at
It's-
it and the
it's-
perspective of looking at it from 70 years ago.
Yeah, like what the fuck? That's something. I mean, nobody thinks about that shit. But yeah, no,
Holy
it's scary.
Fucking saw him run over here.
I
he's
should
in
have
that
told whoever
fucking.
that was with this.
He's in that fucking left room by A.
Fuck. Yo, but Theo, you really should start coming to the movies with us when they open again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, dude, you know what pisses me off so much? All the movies that were coming out have been pushed back so far.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't they just fucking release it digitally?
Alright.
I fucking wish. I was actually pretty excited to see Black Widow. I don't
That's
know
what
about
I'm
you.
saying.
Oh,
I mean,
you
Frank
know what
would have
Disney
hated
Plus
it.
did? Disney Plus put the new
What?
Onward movie on Disney Plus since we can't go to theaters.
Onward?
What?
It's a new Disney movie with Chris Pratt and Tom Holland, the new Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I heard about that movie. Okay.
It's really good. I loved it. I'm trying to watch it again.
Yeah, no, it kind of sucks with the movie theaters being closed.
Oh my
He's at
god,
A.
I know.
But no, Frank hates every
He's
movie
planting
we
A.
go and see,
Dude,
unless it's a bad
why
movie.
the fuck do we have AFK?
Yeah, fucking Frank hates every movie that has a strong female character in it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
thinks it's like political, almost.
I mean, dude, a lot.
Birds of
Okay,
Prey wasn't that bad.
There is definitely
Yeah,
movies like that. I'll
no,
give
no.
him
Okay,
that.
Birds of Prey was an movie. It wasn't
Yeah, I didn't
bad.
hate it, but it was definitely better than Suicide Squad.
Separate Mario.
Yes,
Oh,
it
hell
was.
yeah.
So we have to think of, if you want to think about it in the sense of being good and be like, okay, being a horrible movie is different from being a flop. A flop
Yeah.
is a movie that just didn't make the money back, so it didn't make as much money as it was, predicting. That doesn't make it a bad movie. It just doesn't mean. It just means it didn't make the money it wanted to. It doesn't necessarily make it a bad movie. It's just, a bad movie is fucking. I don't know how to fucking. A bad movie is Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
There we go.
A bad movie is Suicide Squad. That's horrible. A horrible. Great cast, but like
horribly executed
horrible.
in every way.
Yeah, horribly executed.
They're on
Fucking Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey had great action scenes in some points. had an okay story
Oh my god!
and comedy.
and Kai was fucking funny some of the times.
Yeah.
It had an
Invisible
okay
Man
ending.
was a great movie.
Oh my god, The Invisible Man was fucking
That was
great.
awesome.
I love that movie.
Oh, Theo, you saw that movie?
Yeah,
It was awesome.
I torrented it. It was great.
It was great. I love that movie.
If only The Mummy did any better.
All right.
Dude, because they were gonna make their own like cinematic like horror like thing. And that would have been kind of cool. Like, this is what they planned on doing.
They have to
wanted
get a
to start
Dracula
off-
movie.
They started off with fucking The Mummy.
Yeah, the
But it didn't make the money, and like they were trying to get this one director. I forget what his name was. He's Italian. They were trying to get this fucking director to make The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
That would have been
But
cool.
he decided he was going to make that movie. He had the plot for it. He had like this, you know, he had the vision in his head. They heard about it and they're like, let's make this The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And he's like, no, I want it to be my own thing. Look at what you're fucking
And they opened Shape of Water.
Shape of Water. Shape of Water was
Which
the
was
movie.
an amazing movie,
That was
dude.
awesome.
It was a fucking amazing movie. It was a great book, and it was an amazing movie. He was the author of the book, so he made it into a reality. He made it into a movie. There's a Betty there. Oh no, that's...
Ah, there was. What the fuck is he for?
Well, you know. So he's like, nah, I'm not gonna ruin my movie because you want it to be in your stupid cinematic universe that failed off the bat.
Yeah, but then they shot the Invisible Man, and that was amazing. Wasn't that part
Yeah,
of
but
it?
see, that's
Yeah,
it
that's
was
part of the
supposed to
group.
be. It's supposed to be. That's the thing, but I don't know if it is because it didn't connect in any way to the Mummy at all.
As we
usually,
know.
well, okay, as we know, but still,
Yeah,
like-
they could pull
But maybe they
Conjuring
might
and just like
re-
tie random bullshit in.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
they
okay, I
Isn't-
okay.
Wouldn't they be
Granted, they're based on real things, but like, still.
Okay.
Walk into it.
They were based on
They
real
could do a
things, and I
Conjuring.
am a fan of like
Conjuring.
horror and
pull the
supernatural horror, and I did like the Conjuring movies itself. I just didn't like Annabelle. I did not like The Nun.
I completely
The
agree.
Conjuring movies.
The La Llorona one was decent. I'll have to say that.
It was good. But
I was
another-
pissed when it turned out to be a Conjuring tie-in. Like, I thought it was a standalone.
I know. It would have been a great fucking. It would have been better if it was in Latin, though.
And then I think they threw in like the Nun randomly for no reason.
They did, I think.
Did no one grab the bomb? Probably
Nope.
don't.
Oh fuck! Sorry, guys. Anyway, you know, I can't wait for them to fucking remake the.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice kill for you.
Thanks.
I can't
One.
wait for them to fucking remake The Wolfman again. They fucking
Oh,
tried to
dude,
do
I
it
hope
with
they do
Anthony
it good,
Hopkins.
man.
He's a
Anthony
good
Hopkins.
actor, but shit, Anthony Hopkins.
I hope they do it good, man. The Wolfman was my favorite.
The Wolfman was the
Oh, I
shit.
killed him. I killed him.
Another good kill.
But wouldn't they have to do Dracula? Isn't Dracula in the fucking thing?
It is because that was actually the movie that started it all. But guess what? They have to do Frankenstein, and Frankenstein is a fucking hard movie to make because
Yeah.
people want action, and that movie has no
It's
action
not
in it. I mean that story, that book, no action in it.
I can see
nothing.
how, like, I can see them doing it. It's just I don't know how.
Exactly, dude. Because here's the thing, I would appreciate
That lightning strike that brings him in, that's gonna be all the action they get.
Well, no,
Exactly.
there's gonna be like the chase.
There's gonna be the mobs,
and
but like
there's gonna be the
that's not
work.
what the
They
whole.
gotta make it into a
Oh.
sentimental movie. They gotta make it all about the
Ah.
movies.
Should have went around.
And that's what
Yeah.
that's
so
what
what do you
the
got over
director of Shape of Water did. it wasn't about action. It was about a deaf woman who couldn't live in a world with people who could talk. She couldn't speak, so she made a relationship with this fucking sea creature. And the love that they made for each other just worked. Because they were in the
Couple minute intermission here.
I got you. Right? Remember you were iffy about it? I got you to watch that movie, The Shape of Water.
Yes, you did. I was like, I don't know about it because I heard about what they were doing with it, and then you told me it wasn't like that, and then I watched it.
Oh, dude, and it was amazing.
Frankenstein is such a good story, and it has little to no action in it. Action! There's tense moments, but there's not fucking explosions and, you know, all this shit happening. The movie that they made was good, but that's not how the movie ended either. I mean, that's not how the book ended. The book ended with him and Frankenstein's wife on an island.
It's because I can't do it, and you.
Are we playing
have to start
Sawmill? Are we playing Sawmill?
I started enough teams or something.
I'm sorry.
I gotta mute this whole thing. Wait, hold up.
Yeah, I know I'm muted everybody because I'm vibing with this conversation, dude. Fucking the book ended with the Frankenstein monster and the bride on an island, secluded from the rest of humanity, just to live life.
Oh, wait, hold up. Theo, did you hear Tobey Maguire is gonna be in the next Spider-Man movie?
I didn't know it was confirmed, but I had a feeling.
Oh,
it is confirmed.
It's confirmed. Frank actually admitted that I was right. That fucking
yo,
you saw Spider-Man
like
Far From Home?
Yeah, I saw the end where they tied in J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes, and I said that's not a what I can't say that word coincidence.
A coincidence. He said Jason was like, dude, they're like tying in the multiverse, dude. And I'm like, okay, that's a possibility, dude. I'm down for that. And Frank wasn't feeling it. He's like, nah, that's not it. It's just a coincidence. You can't just look at things like that. And like a year and a half later, they fucking confirmed that Tobey Maguire is going to be a supporting character.
Yeah, but Doctor Strange did it with the multiverse, madness of the multiverse. And then he's like, oh, that's just a... What?
But here's the thing about this. We don't know if Tobey Maguire is just going to be like a regular person, or if he's going to be another Spider-Man. We don't know that for sure, but we know he's going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
So we can't, you know, So,
well, I did hear they want to tie Venom.
Yeah, they can't because Sony doesn't want anything to do with Disney anymore because of what they did. Disney gave them fucking 5% of profits of Spider-Man.
No, but I heard,
and they own Spider-Man for 90-some percent, and they gave Sony like 5% of like their like revenue. So Sony was like, "Fuck you, we're taking them back."
But I heard they worked something out.
Oh, hey, movies are, it's another business, man, so it's, I believe that they could come up with some compromise, but
yeah.
I love movies, and I love talking about movies in the background, like, behind the scenes shit, because stuff that people, you know, they just watch the movies and that's it. I like to watch the movies and find out what's happening else. But,
very true.
But, Marvel Cinematic Universe is dead now.
I'm black, so I got a big dick.
Yeah, if they lose Spider-Man, they're screwed.
No, not even that, dude. They're dead. Because not many people are into the fact that they're making an Eternals movie. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
If they're going with the Doctor Doom factor, where he gets the rings and the Infinity Stone, dude, I would be totally down for it.
No, they're gonna do that with the Marvel's What If series on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what they're doing with it.
Yeah,
they're introducing Galactus. Because the Eternals.
Galactus.
Yeah, because the Eternals tie into the cosmic like aspect of Marvel, and the Eternals are one of the Galactus's like like Galactus hates the Eternals. That's what because it was because of him that he became Galactus. He was a regular like size thing, whatever. He was a human or he was somewhere, and the Eternals did something, and it created this fucking reaction, and he became fucking Galactus. And the only reason Galactus
is still a badass villain, though.
He is. But the only reason Galactus is doing what he's doing is not necessarily because he's evil. It's because, one, that's his main source of, like, living. He has to devour planets to survive. But he only goes after planets that threaten the multiverse and the balance in the universe.
Oh, so when they bring the multiverse,
yeah, exactly.
Us. So he comes after. Okay, that makes sense. I really was never a fan of Galactus, but I heard he was pretty good.
Okay, there's two different types of Galactus if you really want to get into it, because
start diffusing.
Oh shit, that was a fast thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
I would like to see Dr. Doom, though.
I'm kind of upset. Well, guess what? You're not going to be able to see it till 2021.
Yeah, they pushed the same thing with the Loki show and everything.
Dude, fuck Loki.
No, but actually, it's gonna be a fun show. It's gonna be really fun. He's gonna be jumping between universes and it's gonna be everywhere. And it's gonna be fun.
Well, that's what the show's gonna fucking say, Jay. They're gonna say what happened. Like, what exactly happened at the end of Endgame with him.
They want to make a new Daredevil movie.
They are completely covering the bomb.
The thing I don't like now with Marvel is you're gonna need Disney Plus to understand the movies.
Well, they did that already with fucking Shields of or Agents of Shield. That was stupid ass.
Agents of Shield was so bad. Same thing.
Certain
with,
episodes.
Agent Carter.
Oh, I know.
Agent Carter was cancer.
Because I heard there was one episode where you have to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to understand why they were doing the things they were doing in the beginning of Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I watched the whole timeline in order.
Like, why were they in
At least I tried to.
Germany?
Don't go up
you wouldn't know unless you saw the show.
That's a thing we need, is a Punisher.
Yeah, something permanent.
Oh, fuck. That kid's a good sniper. He's in the back by the rocks. But no, they said they're gonna do a Punisher movie or a Daredevil movie. Hopefully they go with the Punisher. And they don't make it PG-13.
I'm down with whatever, because Daredevil is actually a pretty rated M kind of movie. Like, it'd be an R movie. Because Daredevil comic books are pretty gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Not no Black Kingpin. But the thing with the Punisher is, I would love to see him meet Captain America. One, it's like the only person he respects besides Daredevil. Which is kind of awesome.
Yeah, I understand. Fucking, I know, if they make a Daredevil movie, I know he's like a newer villain for him, but it's still a great villain to have. I feel like it'd be kind of cool to see this. There's a villain in Daredevil now that they introduced a couple years ago. His name is Muse. Like, you know, like the artist is Muse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he you know, he wears like a fucking white morph suit.
Yeah, he was in a Punisher comic one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, because, well, Daredevil comics and Punisher comics tie in with one another. So Muse, he's a mutant. He's a mutant from, like, you know, from like X-Men shit and like, or like he's more like an Inhuman. You know the Inhumans, right?
Yes, they're a pain in the ass.
Am I by myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're behind you. But
Yeah, they're coming up.
he's literally
I saw his
block
feet.
it, block it. Oh.
But yeah, no,
Really cool.
Muse is like an immortal. He's one of those mutants. He's like, and he realized what he could do. And he's just a serial killer. He's a serial killer, and he poses his victims in like artistic poses and leaves them.
That's cool.
So like, I would love for them to make a Daredevil movie and have him be like the antagonist.
They
Like
could
that'd
do
be a
like a
pretty good
7
movie.
kind of route, like a really dark, kind of like 7.
Exactly. Like if they wanted like different like sceneries, like different like artistic like biblical artistic shit, like I could see it happening. And that'd be a good movie if they did it right.
I would like a real Bullseye. I'm just saying.
Bullseye's fucking insane.
Bullseye is...
Nobody understands that. They're like, oh, I was like, no. To make people understand how crazy he was, I would tell them, like, look at how he's dressed. Only a complete insane motherfucker would dress the way he does.
Bullseye is
literally
very
target on his head.
He is fucking batshit insane, but he's so good at what he does. He's a good villain. But they didn't do him good. They didn't do him justice in the fucking Daredevil movie.
No, they could have gave him a lot more.
Actually, let me rephrase that. They didn't do anything justice in the Daredevil movie.
That was a bad movie.
Yeah, you want to talk about bad movies? Fucking Daredevil. 2001! And then Elektra!
Yeah, that was supposed to pick up the whole Marvel universe. He was supposed to be Tony Stark.
Our cinematic universe was fucking Daredevil, Blade, Elektra, and Spider-Man. And the Hulk.
Oh, the Hulk. I still love those movies.
I like the Hulk movie. Not the Incredible Hulk, the one from 2004 or something, 2003.
Yeah, that one. I like that one a lot.
I just like how it was directed as a comic book, and I don't know, I just like that movie. I don't know why. It's one of those movies that have stayed close to my heart. Oh, there you go, Jay.
Yeah, man, that Scar.
They're probably excited because they made a comeback, but we can't hear them.
Yeah,
no, talking shit.
Sorry, really good conversation, dude. We've been winning, so let's just keep talking like that. Maybe that's our key.
Oh, and I'm recording this, so I'll post it as a podcast.
Oh,
perfect.
Podcast would be...
Blade was an awful movie.
Dude, I don't understand how you can say that. The first and second Blade were one of the best movies in the early 2000s, comic book wise.
I don't know,
dude,
man. I
know
never get into Blade.
From Blade 2 was such a compelling character.
Dude, I never liked the Blade comics. Like, just Blade was an awful movie for me. It was an awful comic for me. I don't want to talk about it. Blade is just not good. Triple H ruined that movie.
Okay, fuck. Blade Trinity was one of the worst movies ever made.
Wesley Snipes is a dead actor. That was his last paid movie they probably paid him for. Really, name another Wesley Snipes movie besides Blade. Because that's when he beat Halle Berry and that was it.
Oh, I forgot about Catwoman.
Yeah, dude, he beat up Halle Berry and that's when his whole career fucking went downhill.
Oh, shit.
I should've
he beat her up pretty bad. Yeah, you should've. Theo, what's your all-time favorite movie from back in the 2000s?
Back in the 2000s, like when I was younger,
like 2010,
or like just in
yeah, younger, like 2000 up to 2008, or to 2010, I would say.
I mean, I like Tremors a real lot, but that's like
Dude.
96 or 93.
It's still going.
That was
so
a 94. I think it was 94.
I love Tremors, specifically the one with Kevin Bacon.
Oh
that's
yeah, that's 90. Yeah, that's 94. That is a really good movie. That's my favorite movie of all time too, dude.
Yeah, dude, that was like
so
the Sharknado of like the early 2000s.
Yeah, and everyone hates on it right now. Like every time I bring it up to someone, like, dude, that movie was trash. And my brother's like, yeah, I rewatched it, and he didn't like it. He said it wasn't good. It didn't live up to what he thought.
Okay, I get it. I get it. If people don't like it, that's one thing. But if they fucking sit there and tell you that Sharknado was better, and I've had
that's ever happened to me.
Sharknado was actually a pretty good movie, and it is if you just want to watch some stupid shit.
Yeah.
But Tremors
had a story. It got deep.
Oh yeah, Tremors had a story. They evolved from that original story, and they kept going, making it. They knew it was ridiculous, so they kept on going. And dude, their name at the third movie was Ass Blaster.
Yes, and they switched it up too, and it worked. Usually,
yeah, it was always a different mutation.
Fuck it up.
They were, and you know what? They never fucked up those movies. Never. Even
never.
Stupid as they got, they never fucked it up.
You know what was cool about it? The fact is, wait, I gotta meet these people.
I like that mute exists.
Alright.
Did you know mute didn't exist on, like, I think it was PS3, COD 4? No, World at War. You couldn't mute people on World at War.
Oh, that sucks.
This is not a good map.
But back to Tremors, anyway. Tremors was amazing because each creature they had a different, like, thing. One could smell, one had the heat, the other had the taste, or whatever it was with their tongue.
Sound and vibration.
Yeah, sound.
And shit.
So each one was a whole different thing they had to get used to.
Exactly. There was always like a mutation, and they always had to figure. I mean, they always beat it almost similar to like every other movie, but like to get around to it, they had to learn the anatomy of that current mutation or evolution, if you really want to talk about it. My favorite Tremors movie was the fucking
I'm just kidding.
What the fuck? The one where it's like, I think it's the fourth one, where it goes back, like, you know, when it originally happened.
Oh yeah, that one was.
Oh yeah.
I stopped liking it once they looped back around. Because I think there's like 6 of them.
There's
only
like
3 or 4 mutations.
There's 6 now, and they're planning on a 7th one, and that'll be the last movie that guy who plays Burnt Gunner or whatever the fuck.
Oh, the guy with the elephant gun.
Yeah.
Like that's like his last like movie. I love how he's stuck. Like they were hoping that Kevin Bacon would stick around, but he's like, fuck that, I'm not gonna do it.
Yo,
so like Burnt Gunner was the fucking one.
He
stuck around.
The fact is, he got so much credit off of that first movie. He saved that first movie.
Yeah, and they were hoping that Kevin Bacon could do it. He was the only big actor at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah. Yeah, like they were like, we want Kevin Bacon to be the main focus of this. And Kevin Bacon was, he failed. Their expectations failed. The movie was still good, but they were hoping that he would stick around. And he was like, nah, write me out of the movie. I don't care.
Yeah, he was a dick.
And that's what happened. So Burt was the guy who kind of breathed new life into the fucking franchise. And everyone was looking forward to seeing him on the screen. They forgot completely about fucking Kevin Bacon.
Even though Kevin Bacon does have a new show called On the Hill, and it's pretty...
It is pretty good. But
I haven't seen it.
Like in this, did anyone see the 6th movie?
No,
not
I don't
yet.
think I got that far.
Well,
I got
they
it.
actually, they don't tie in. They don't like he's not in the movie, but there's somebody who's connected to him in that movie. So that's you only ever hear about the character that Kevin Bacon played, but you never see him. Like in the in the last movie that they made, his daughter she has the same job as the woman did in the first movie. She was like a geologist or some shit like that. Just like the mother was in the beginning, because that's just the same character. The girl from the first movie, Kevin Bacon's love interest, is the character's mother, obviously. So like they tie the character of Kevin Bacon. I forgot what his name was, but they tie in Kevin Bacon's character with, like, you know, name drops and situations, like what happened to him afterwards and his daughter. So like you never actually see him, but you know he's still alive, he's still kicking. But Kevin Bacon said he was out. He was done. He thought it was stupid afterwards.
Yeah.
But good movie nonetheless. I definitely watched Tremors over Sharknado any fucking day.
Oh, hell yeah.
If I had to choose.
Sharknado was awful. Frank liked Sharknado.
Yeah, I can't even stomach it, honestly. Like, I watched it the first time, I watched the 4th one because it sounded so outrageous that I couldn't even, like, fathom.
Wasn't that one the one in space?
Something like that. It was so
It was in fucking space.
Yeah, that's just stupid. It's an awful movie. Dude, honestly,
once any movie goes to space, it's just fucking trash.
No. The Thing, I never saw it, but The Thing was in space. Or that one movie you saw.
The Thing was not in space.
Yeah, The Thing was not from space. I mean, it
The
might be
Thing
from
was in
space.
Antarctica.
Oh, The Martin was a good movie.
Martian.
The Martin? The Martian?
The Martian? Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you're gonna fucking kill me for this. I'd rather read the book anyway.
Space Jam.
Fuck Space Jam, but no, like I said, you don't kill me. We're not talking about no Looney Tunes shit. We're talking about fucking like space shit. Like, okay,
space movies.
I like Space Jam, and I don't want them to make another one.
Yeah, with LeBron James. Well, that's probably a change. They're not going to do that.
No, because Kobe Bryant was going to be in that movie.
No, LeBron James was going to be in that movie.
He was also going to be in that movie.
Oh.
They were going to get the big stars, because that's what they did in the original Looney Tunes Space Jam. Because they got big characters, big fucking players at the time, or at least I think it was the same fucking team. Yeah, I know, I had a couple drinks. Now, I'm trying to think of words here.
Continue.
But,
Star Wars is in space, and supposedly that's an amazing movie. I'm not a fan of Star Wars.
He's not a fan of Star Wars. We're not going to get into that.
Dude, no.
Because I've heard it enough. Fucking
Star Wars. But you said no movie's good in space. Star Wars is supposedly an excellent movie, but in my opinion, it's garbage.
No, I'm talking about like horror movies.
Horror movies in space? Seriously?
Alien was phenomenal, I'll have to give you that.
Alien, the new one sucked.
No, yeah, definitely. Just the original. The original is the only one I like. I actually don't I don't like Aliens, I don't like Alien 3.
Thank you.
And I mean, obviously Alien 4 was a joke.
Oh, but are we still gonna talk about like what is that fucking Covenant and Prometheus?
What?
You know, the movie Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
Oh, well, I know Covenant, yes. I think I know.
You never saw the movie Prometheus?
I never watched it, but I know it exists.
pretty much
Well,
every
it's
horror
supposed to
film
be.
from outer space is garbage. Let's put that out there because I looked it up.
Just
Yeah, they're all garbage.
okay. What started? Okay, let's just conclude this at this after I make this statement. It's concluded because everyone should agree with me on this. Every movie that starts on Earth with a normal character or some weird character that breathes air, and then it takes its sequel into space sucks. Jason X sucks. Leprechaun sucks.
Hold up,
He's
Jason
over
X could have been a well-graded movie. It just failed. I never saw that movie, and I heard it was very bad. But
How can you say you like? How can you say it could be good?
Because I feel like if they had a better like story to it, it could have been better.
It had one good kill in it, and it was the fucking first kill in space where he dumps her head into like that freezing water or whatever, and then looks at her and then smashes her face. That was
that's
the
your
only
own
good
fault
kill
for being in space.
That was the only good kill, but that's it. None. No more talk about killers in space because we all know it fucking sucks.
We could make a good space killing movie.
Maybe.
Clowns in space. There we go.
Killer clowns from outer space.
Was that a good movie?
That was more of a parody, wasn't it?
It was a parody, but it's one of my. That is one of my favorite B horror movies.
And there you go. You said no movies in space. Horror movies.
It's not. It's not in space.
There you go.
They're from space.
Yeah, they're from
No, it doesn't.
They're from space.
They're from
What's that
space. They're
movie,
not in
Mars
space.
Attack? You ever seen Mars Attack? That
That's
was a
also
fucking
more of a
good
parody.
movie.
That
Well,
was also a
that's still a
parody,
good
and it
movie.
took place on Earth.
It doesn't matter. They came from space, so technically, it is a movie from outer space.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
If we're talking about things that are
100%.
coming from outer space, I hate E.T. with a passion, and I'm really sorry.
Thank
about
you.
E.T.
Thank
is such
you.
a shitty movie.
that. E.T.
And it
is
really
so
had
bad.
Thank you so much.
E.T. failed. It was such a long movie. It was like 2.5 hours long.
And when the kid got
Oh.
poisoned, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I don't even remember that movie. I just want it gone.
Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta leave for like Theo did for like 5 minutes or so.
All right. Well,
But
are you
not
still gonna be
20
playing?
I'm gonna come back, but I gotta fucking answer this real fast.
All right, man.
I'll be right
So wait,
back.
are you leaving?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back.
Should I back out and wait?
I'm
Or
gonna
should I
back
play
out.
a game? All right, I'll back out.
Unless you want to
I'm gonna back out.
play some hardcore kill confirmed in the meantime.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Kill Confirmed.
Yeah,
Just text
play
me when
quick
you're ready.
matches. All right, dude. I'll be right
All right,
back. Gotta answer the female. Adios.
You know, I love how a dog walks next to me. It's so good.
Yeah, dude, I got killed by that dog before.
Oh, you saw it? You saw the execution?
Yeah, somebody assassinated me with it earlier today. It jumps up and grabs her neck. He blows a whistle and it's just like really bad. I really have been falling in love with this Scar though.
Oh, the Scar is great. Dude, this thing has a 30-round mag and it's semi-auto. It's crazy. Well, it's 20, but 30 with the extended. Is there really nobody
dude, I don't
joining?
want to go.